All right, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming today. We're going to do some drawings. Welcome to Draw with Drew. Got some fun surprises for you. We're going to teach you some new tools to draw and have some fun. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to warm up. And so the best way to warm up is to start drawing lines, squares, and other shapes. My favorite is the circle. Practice the circle. 10, 15 minutes every day. You want to be practicing and warming up. The only way you're going to get better is if you practice, practice, practice. So I'll show you how I practice. It's really simple. You're just going to start making circles. Circles seem simple, but are deceptively hard. So you just want to keep practicing. My life goal in art is to create the perfect circle. So you practice. You can also practice with lines. So when you're beginning, lines are also hard to make straight. But you're learning how to use the tool, and you're learning how to control your hand and how to move your arm. And so right now what I'm doing is I'm moving my arm straight across, and I have a pivot point where I'm resting my elbow or just above my elbow, and I'm kind of moving my arm. If I were to do that, it would create an arch. So I adjust it with my hand. So my hand is controlling to make the straight line while my arm adjusts. If I go like this, it's an arch. But I control my hand so that my wrist moves to create a straight line. And it's just practice. Years and years of practicing. But only 10 to 15 minutes a day. And you'll be surprised how, after a week, you'll get so much better. The other thing you want to practice when you're doing lines, or any drawing, is the thickness of the line. So you can see I have some thin lines here, I have some thicker lines here. A lot of that has to do with the point of the pencil or the pen, or how much pressure you're putting, or the angle you're using. So you're just practicing drawing lines. So your goal for today is to fill this entire sheet of paper with circles and lines, okay? So keep practice, practice, practice. What are we going to learn about today? What should we learn? What do you want to learn about today? You want to learn about faces? Faces are hard, but we can do it. But I'm going to need some help. Harry can help us. All right. Who's that? It's Harry. Hi, Harry. You're here. You ready to draw? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. You know what we're going to do today? No. The kids want to draw a face. I know. It's hard. But it'll be fun. We're going to be okay, yeah? All right. Do you want to try too? No, it's okay. You don't have to be sad. It's okay. It's hard. It's okay. It is hard. Have you tried before? Was it not? It didn't go well. Well, today it's going to be different, Harry. I'm going to hold your hand, and we're going to do it together. I know it's going to be good. Yeah. Okay. Are you excited? Great. The kids are excited too. We're going to draw a face. Okay. We're going to draw the face of St Scholastica. I know. It's very exciting. Do you know who St Scholastica is? Yes? Should we tell the kids at home who St Scholastica is? Okay. All right, well, we're going to tell you about St Scholastica, and we're going to draw our face, and we're going to learn some lessons about drawing. Okay. Harry, you're going to go for a little bit, and then you're going to come back later when we do the faces, okay? All right, great. Okay, say bye-bye to Harry. Bye, Harry. Okay. Okay, before we do faces, we need to practice with the circle again. But now we're going to do an oval, okay? So we're going to change it up a little bit, and we're going to do an oval face, okay? So it's just like a circle, but it's an oval. Something I want you to remember when you're drawing is that there are no mistakes. Just try your best. Your oval may not be as perfect as my oval. You may, in fact, draw something that is more like this, but it is okay. We're going to work with what we got, and it's going to get better every single time. So we'll start with your best oval right in the center of the page. Okay, next, I'm going to draw a line through the middle and a line through the middle this way. So horizontally and vertically, we're going to cut the oval into 4 shapes, okay? As an easy way to think about this, you're going to think about the eyes being on one side and the eye on the other side, and your nose is going to be right around here, and then your mouth will be around here. Okay? So not complex, very, very simple. We'll try it again. Let's take this oval, draw it into 4 parts, put an eye here, a nose here, and a mouth. All right? We'll just keep doing it with all of these. Now, as you get a little more advanced, you can add an arch to it. Maybe this oval's looking up. Maybe the nose is up. And maybe the mouth is open. Right? And as you get more advanced, you can add some dimension to the eye, some eyebrows. Yeah? Maybe there's a tongue. And it's just getting comfortable. We're not after perfection. We're just trying to have fun. Yeah. Maybe this eye is a little bit further apart. Maybe there's a different kind of nose. We're just having fun. Drawing cartoon faces. He's looking sideways at you. He's like, where'd Harry go? We're just going to have some fun. All right. Let's try and negotiate the paper here. Let's do that one. All right. Notice that there's no special tools. You can draw if you have a pencil or a crayon or a pen or a piece of paper. It's easy. Nothing special required. Lots of fancy tools out there, different kinds of markers or pens or special pastels, or just start with pencil and paper. It's the most important thing. You just practice every day with the tools that you have. Okay. We talked a little bit about the 4 quadrants of the face. We draw the lines lightly. You have a little bit of a grid. All right, so now I'm going to change it a little bit. I'm going to put the eyes right on the line. And I'm going to do ovals here too. And then for the nose, I'm going to do a slight curve. And then the mouth be right here. Let's see. Let's do just a slight smile. Just a slight smile. All right. Do you think you can do this? Is this simple enough? I think you can do this, right? Not too hard. I think Harry can learn this as well. I think everybody can learn to draw. It's just about learning how to see and then learning how to create shapes into what you see. So 2 steps. How do you see? And how do you make it into a shape that you see? Because everything's made of different shapes. And so it's breaking it down to what those shapes are. And here you can see a bunch of ovals and lines. Nothing too hard. All right. Now we're going to draw St Scholastica. We're going to get a little bit more complex here. But it's okay. Just follow with me. And we'll have a good time doing it. Okay? All right. So I'm going to draw an icon of St Scholastica. An icon is a religious image of a saint that is like a window into their life. It's like a family painting or family portrait that you put on the wall in your hallway as you walk downstairs. It's a way for you to be able to see our spiritual family members that are surrounding us and living with us. And so icons are great little ways to be able to have a window into their life and them to have a window into ours. So this isn't a true icon, because a true icon takes hours and hours of painting and drawing and very sophisticated materials, but we're going to do a fun children's version of an icon, okay? And we're going to start by doing a face of Scholastica. All right. Back to shapes. We're going to do a series of ovals. We're going to draw an oval for her face, right? We're going to draw an oval for her body. And then we're going to draw an oval for her arm and an oval for this other arm over here. And this arm's going to come across here. And this one's going to go back up. Okay, very simple. Couple ovals, and we'll flesh this out. We'll pull apart St Scholastica from this picture as we draw her. All right, so remember the cross in the face. Cross in the face. She's going to be looking straight at us. We're going to have her eyes right here. Her nose here. And then her lips here. Now her head is a little bit too big, so we're going to make it a little bit smaller. Just a little bit. And she founded a religious community. So she actually is going to be wearing her religious outfit. And so right now I'm just drawing her clothes as they wrap around her face. And then we're going to have her hold on to a book and a dove and a shepherd's crook. And while we're drawing, we're going to talk a little bit about who St. Scholastica was. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about who God is and who God is to you. We're drawing a circle, little dove's face here, little body. Things that are going to come out over here. Draw our eyes. Eyebrows above her head. Eyebrows above her eyes, I mean. She looks a little sad, so we're gonna cheer her up a little bit. We're gonna curve her lips up. Look at that. Now she's smiling. Just like that. Okay. There we go. Line there for her cheeks. We're going to erase this cross now because we have placement of her eyes and her mouth and her nose. There we go. We're going to have her hand right here. So we're going to draw a circle for her hand. Hands are hard, so don't worry if they're not perfect. You just need to keep practicing. hook here. We have a bird sitting on this book. So St Scholastica was a twin. Her twin brother was St Benedict. And St Benedict started the Benedictine order, monastic order. And just 5 miles away, St Scholastica started her religious community. And they loved each other a lot. And they loved God even more. So they created these communities to make sure that God was honored in their life and that they were an example to others. And that's what saints are. Saints are like our heroes. They've lived before us and they fought the good fight, and we look to them for inspiration and guidance. We pray to them, and they can be our guide and inspiration in this world. And they're saints because they're in heaven. So because of that, we give them a halo in the icon. Circle around their head. Let's continue this down. All right, our sketch is mostly finished. You can see we started with some shapes, ovals, circles, some lines. And we have the basic drawing of St Scholastica finished. We have our book here. We have a little dove. Next we're going to do a little bit of shading. Shading is when you create some depth between an object that's in the front to an object that's in the back. And it helps the picture to feel like they're three-dimensional, like they're popping out at you. So we're going to add a little bit of shadow to this. So I'm going to lay the pencil a little bit flatter, and I'm going to lightly start to pull out some of those values so you can see things pop out. So right below her hand here, inside of her cloth, I'm going to add some shading. You can see how that makes it feel like her wrist is really popping out. It's also going to happen here too, where the cloth is kind of wrapping around. Now, underneath the hand, where it's touching the book, I'm going to add some more shadow. And we're just going to color the whole book in a little bit of a value too, so it's different from the rest of the tone. And do the same thing on this hand over here. So there's a piece of cloth wrapping around here. The light's going to wrap around, make a shadow there. And then there's also going to be a darker shadow behind that piece of cloth. I wonder where Harry is. He was supposed to come for this part of the drawing. He was supposed to come for the face. We'll have to have him come back in a little bit and teach him how to do the face. He missed the whole section. All right. Now we're going to add some shadow to this side of her sleeve over here. Each of the folds gets a little bit of a darker shadow on it. Makes it really feel like it's popping off the paper. And then behind the wrist, behind the staff. See how things are starting to pop forward? We've got a little bit of a shadow behind the bottom of here. I'm just going to darken this line a little bit here. Kind of pop forward a little bit. And then the dove needs a little bit of some shadows on the dove. So we're going to do it underneath this side of the wing here. And the same on behind her hand. And then behind the armpit of the wing. There. And we're just going to add some value behind the dove. Her outfit is black. Mostly black with a little bit of white. So we're just going to add a little value there to help unify it, bring it all together. And see, there's lines from before when I made the sketch of the ovals, and it's okay. It's just little elements that help make it feel like it was made by a human. So we're going to color in the top of her hood. And this side's closest to the sun, so it's going to be brighter. So I'm not going to color it all the way. So fun story about St Scholastica and Benedict, when she was very old and she was about to die, she had a sense that her time was coming and she was going to go to heaven and see Jesus. And so she asked her brother if he would come and spend the last few days with her. And he said, "Oh, I will come right now." And he came and spent the whole day with her, and nighttime came and he said, "I've got to go back to my monastery. I can't leave my friends and family there." And she begs him. She says, "No, please stay one more night. Please stay with me one more night." And he says, I have responsibilities and I have to go home. I can't stay." And so he's about to head out to go home. And St. Scholastica prays to God and says, "I just need him to stay one more night. Can you just help me keep him here one more night?" And suddenly a thunderstorm erupts in the sky. And he's delayed. He can't go home anymore. And he says, "What did you do, St. Scholastica? What did you do?" She said, "Well, I begged you not to go. And when you refused, I asked God to help me." And so he stayed. And then she passed away. And so sometimes we go through things that are hard in our life. Sometimes it's hard to wake up and go to school. Sometimes it's hard to do your chores or do your homework or listen to your parents. But God always loves us, and God is always there for us. And so when things are hard, you pray to God, just like St. Scholastica did. You pray for some help. Now, I don't know if God's going to give you a thunderstorm, but he'll help you in his own way. Sometimes that just makes you sleep a little better. Or sometimes it makes it so that you can do the homework and you are motivated and you can get through it better. But God always loves you, and he's always there for you. And it's nice to know that. When I was younger, I had hard times. I had some bullies in school. They had hurt me, and it was hard. But I always knew that God always loved me. And all I needed to do was pray to him, and he would help me, and he would give me ideas and solutions, or give me the strength that I needed in order to be able to get through the day. And so God's there for you as well. No matter what the problem is you're going through, he'll be there to help you. You just have to ask. All right. I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to sign it. Ken Drew. I think we need to get Harry back out here. We need to teach him. We need to show him what we did. Okay, let's go get Harry. Ah! Harry's back! Hey! You excited? Oh, good. You missed it. I know. We had to start without you. Well, we had to finish because they were waiting. They wanted to learn. All right, but do you want to learn now? Okay, we'll do a quick review and we'll show you what you learned, okay? So what did we talk about today? We talked about practicing, right? Practicing circles. Yep. And we talked about drawing lines. We talked about it doesn't matter what kind of tools you have. You just use a pencil or a piece of paper. It all works. I know. It's awesome. Okay, Harry, let's see. Do you like it? Yeah? Is it good? Yeah, it's good. Yeah? Yeah. Should we hang it up? We should hang it up. You want to put it in your room? No. No? Why not? Do you want to put it in your room? Okay, we'll put it in your room. All right. Should we show you how to draw a face? All right. You want to try drawing your face? Okay, well, let's try drawing a face. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah? All right, let's see. Come here. Give me your hand. Let's hold on to this piece of paper. All right, what did we do? What did we talk about? Talked about drawing an oval. Okay, we'll draw an oval. Here we go. Ready, Harry? We'll draw an oval. Okay. Good job. That was nice. And then we're going to draw a line down the middle. Right like that. Yep. And then we're going to draw a circle here and a circle here. It's pretty good. It's looking good, looking good. Oh, you're skipping to a mouth. Good job. And what about the nose? Oh, okay, it's coming, it's coming. Yeah. Oh, good job. There's a nose. Yeah. Oh, looks good, huh? Yeah. All right, keep going. Add some details to those eyes. Yeah. Oh, you're so serious, Harry. All right. Yeah, some eyebrows. What else? Like a little goatee. Oh, just like you have, huh? You're a funny guy. Yeah, you are a funny guy, Harry. All right, what else? Think you're good? No? You want to do some more? Okay. All right, okay. Oh, you're getting creative, huh? Yeah, looks good, looks good. All right, what else? What else? Oh, those look like your ears. Are those your ears? Are those your ears? Oh, we're drawing Harry. Okay, all right, let's keep going. You're doing a good job. What about your wild hair? Well, just the fuzzy stuff on top. The fuzzy hair. All right, just draw the fuzzy hair. Good job. That's nice. Oh, very good. Crazy hair on the sides. Well, it is a little crazy. Isn't it crazy? It is crazy. All right. Good job. Very nice. Very well done. Is your first face? Well, I think it's good. Did you do a good job? I think you did a good job. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today for a little lesson on how to draw. A lesson about St Scholastica, what icons are, what saints are. Here's my challenge. Ready for the challenge? The challenge is for you to do your own drawing, whether it's shapes or lines or Scholastica, and then send them to the link down below. Have your parents show you how to do it. And then next week, I'll feature some people's drawings. Maybe it's yours, and we'll show them to the world. All right, so send me your drawings, and you guys have a blessed week, and we will see you next week. Bye, everybody.